Wife material does not have an independent spirit. There's something like, it's good to be yourself, but you should not have an independent spirit. It's a spirit that just wants to keep you independent of everybody, of his leadership, of his direction, of everything. You're just independent, and that's how you want to be. Wife material does not have an independent spirit. She's not in love with her own space, because also I see sometimes I see women say, I just want my space. I just want my space. I just want my space. If you love your space that much, why did you get married? Marriage is a test of your ability to become one with another person. But so now that you've found a person, he's left everybody to be with you, and now you want your space. Like the minute wife material must be at the point in her life that she's ready to share her space with one other person. And that is so important. And the thing about this is that there are many things that you don't think is important. But when you listen to this recording, you're going to realize that there are many things that don't seem to be important, but are very important in relationships and marriage. Wife material is warm and friendly. She's not cold. Sometimes, you can't be cold because you are getting into a man's life. You can't be cold. You're warm, you're friendly, you're open, you communicate easily. That's for somebody out there, I just believe. And that's what wife material is like. She loves to spend time with her guy. Wife material loves to spend time. When your man or guy feels, this woman is not feeling my company, that's not a good thing. That's how things start to go downwards. Okay, so you're open, you're smiley, you're joyful, and you love your guy. You love to spend time with your guy. You're willing to share your space, and you're not independent minded. That is good. She's warm and she's friendly. She's not cold. Wife material knows what love is. This is like the key here. Is like what makes marriages work, what makes relationships work is your knowledge of love. Love is not an emotion. Love is a verb. It's something you do. It's a series of things that you do intentionally, unconditionally, consistently, sacrificially, selflessly. So that mentality, that mindset must be in you. If you're not selfless, you cannot be successful in marriage. If your love is not unconditional, you could have problems, because when the conditions are not met, then you cannot love. And that's a problem. Love must be intentional, because there are times when you will not feel like loving. See, when you marry a man, you say, I'm going to be married, for better or for worse, till death do us part. You are making a vow before God to love a person for the rest of your life till you die. And there is no way that an emotion can sustain that length and power of love. So it's a commitment, it's a decision that, I have chosen to love you. So in all situations, I am going to teach you nice and kind. I'm going to be generous to you. I'm going to serve you. I'm going to do all of these things to you intentionally. So, it's not as if, okay, I don't feel like it today, so I'm going to be a bad wife. And no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what I'm doing, I am going to love you. Okay, it's going to cost me my time, my energy, my money. I'm going to be sacrificial. I will love you. It's unconditional. It's not about what you do. That's what love is. And if you don't have this understanding, because many people think love is an emotion. If I feel butterflies in my belly, on my knees are wobbly, the next thing, I fall. I know, wow, what is that? Some people say, well, I met a guy, I like everything, but my knees have not wobbled and my stomachs have not butterflied. Is there a problem? You've been watching too many movies. You just been watching too many movies, and you need to quit that. Because love is about commitment. So let's know this right now, that a wife material must know what love is. Love is unconditional. Love is selfless. Love is not about you. Love is never about you. It's about the other person. And you're both supposed to do it to each other. Love is sacrificial. Love does not take offense. Some of you guys are so quick to take offense. It's like you're on a short fuse. Short fuses don't work in marriage. Are we good? Short fuses do not work in marriage. So, you've got to have a long fuse. You got to be patient and kind, and just be easygoing and easy to be with. Because the idea is this: if when you think about your partner and what you feel is pain or stress or aggression, then it's hard for you to start moving towards them. It's hard for you to go meet them. So be very intentional that anytime you're with your partner or you're leaving your partner, leave them with a smile. Leave them on a good note, on a high note. So that way, when they think about you, they want to come back. Okay? Wife material is considerate. She's not selfish. She's not greedy. Wife material is not financially demanding. Are you guys hearing? If each time you come, it's like, give me money, give me money, give me money. Like at some point in time, the guy is going to be tired. He's going to be like, okay, what's going on here? So don't make it about money. Don't be financially demanding. Fine, let him carry some weight, but sometimes to be a blessing to him. So it's back and forth. And it's just not one-way traffic. Because sometimes it's one-way traffic, and that is not good enough. Wife material is not pushy or bossy. She's not domineering. Some of you out there, you call yourself alpha females with a lot of masculine energy. It really doesn't work. I'll tell you something about masculine energy that's interesting. You realize that the more masculine energy you bring to the table, the less the man brings. So I've seen where the guy normally would take care of a lot of things. Then he meets this woman who just has to take care of things, just take care of things. And when she does that, at first he's looking like, what is going on here? But then she keeps doing it, and she's relieving him of a lot of burden. So he just has to chill. And after a while, he's used to chilling. Then after a while, the woman says, well, you're not doing anything. You're not being a man. You're not doing anything. But you came with so much masculine energy that it just made him relax. So if you're a woman, come with your feminine energy. Then he's coming with his masculine energy. He's opening doors. He's lifting things. He's asking, how are you doing? And he's being the man. Let the man be the man. Okay? Because, right, we live in a world where a lot of women say, I hear it a lot these days, I'm an alpha female. What the heck is that? You're ambitious like everybody else. We all should be ambitious. What's an alpha female? But and if you're alpha female, then find a man that is more alpha than you are. And then you make a good couple. But don't be an alpha female and you marry an ordinary guy or somebody wicked than you, and then you beat him up, and then you start to complain that, he's this, is that. But you choose him. Why do you choose him? Might talk to somebody. I hope somebody's listening. I just said a word there. I hope you catch it. Okay. Wife material is easygoing and fun to be with. There's nothing like a woman that's easygoing and it's fun to be with. As a guy, that's what we're all looking for. An easygoing woman that's fun to be with, smile on her face all the time. That's just an amazing woman. Okay, so it's going to be fun and easygoing. Is that good? Then wife material does not gossip or backbite. No, we don't do that. Wife material does not. You can tell her secrets and she dies with it. It's like there. She's not anywhere trying to gossip or backbite. Wife material has a life. And this is also important. There are some women who you've put pause on your life while you're waiting to find a husband. Don't do that. Because when you find a husband, you are going to attempt to make him the source of your life. And it's going to kill him. And no man can carry that weight. So what have a life means, live your life. You're working, you're gymming, you're going out, you have appointments, you're going out with your friends. You have a life, you have a hobby, a passion, you're pursuing these things. And while you're doing that, you meet the man and you guys click. So he's not responsible for, like a lot of men says, I want a man who will make me happy. The source of your joy is God. If like, I know what you mean, where you want him to not do anything that hurts you, and that's great. But don't put the responsibility of making you happy or give you joy like his. No, it's something that comes from within. Joy comes from within. So wife material has a life. So and this is the life that she brings to the table. Wife material does not need a man to bring life to her because she already has a life. Wife material knows her value. Yes, she knows her value. She won't accept to be abused. She just knows her value. She's confident and she knows her value, and she brings value to the table. Our wife material knows that she's not a liability, because these days too, we hear that a lot. I want a man that will take care of me. I want a man that will do this for me. I want a man that, so what are you bringing to the table? I am the table. What is that? That's no value. So make sure that wife material always brings value to the table. she's income generating. She is solid. She just brings value to the table. And that's very important. Okay. Wife material is not a liability. Okay. Not about liability. Wife material is a team player. You see this in many areas of her life. She's a team player, because really marriage is a permanent team. You and your spouse, you are a permanent team. So wife material is a team player. Okay. Wife material comes to the table loaded. Yes. Ask yourself, what am I bringing to the table spiritually? What am I bringing to the table domestically, socially? What am I bringing to the table in my career? Or what am I bringing to the table even with my network? As a wife material, you are bringing something to the table. Wife material is upwardly mobile and going somewhere with or without a husband. And this is very important. As a wife material, you are upwardly mobile and you are going somewhere with or without your husband. It's not as if the husband is the source of my progress. The husband is, without him, I can do nothing. That's too much weight on the man. So wife material is going somewhere with or without husband. Her life is not on hold. Okay? Wife material can come from a not so good family background. Okay? Diamond and gold come out of the dirt. Yes, that is true. But don't be quick to judge people from where they are coming from. Judge them on how much work they've done on themselves. And this is important, that wife material has done a lot on herself. Because as a rule, it's not about where you're coming from. It's about how far you've moved from where you're coming from. And if wife material, she's read books, she's gone for conferences, she's done counseling, she's done therapy if that's needed. She's become self-aware. She knows her strong points. She knows exactly the vibe that she's giving off. So she knows exactly who she is. And she's done work on herself. So that is wife material. So for all the women out there, don't sit down doing nothing. Keep working on yourself, because there always is a better version of you that will command greater demand on the outside. That there's a level that you get to, that everywhere you go, everybody wants to work with you. They want to marry you. They want to do whatever, because you are just at that point. You've done that much work on yourself. And that is really important. Okay. Wife material is rare. When you find wife material, you just need to see. And one thing is this: wife material will attract husband material, because you attract at the same level that you are. Okay. So if you're a really good wife material, don't settle for less, because if you just stay out there, you will find a good husband, because you're already a good wife. And just make sure that if the man is not teachable, let him go. That is one big thing, because whatever stage the man is at, if you are able to teach him, or if somebody is able to teach him, then it can work. But if he's not teachable, run away. If there's nobody in his, like this I'm telling you, is the source of pain for a lot of married women. If there's nobody in his life that can call him and talk to him, run away. No matter how nice or good things are, because it's impossible for things to stay good for the rest of your life. So whenever it goes bad, what do? There's nobody that can talk to him. Just nobody at all. It's not a good place to be at if you are at the receiving end of the pain or the bad treatment, and there's nobody that can talk to him. So from the very beginning, find out who can talk to you, and can this person really talk to you, and that would be a good thing. Okay. Wife material must be discerning and only settle for husband material. Did you get that? Wife material must be discerning and only settle for husband material. Okay? And yes, you will all find good husbands out there. Everybody say amen. Nobody is born husband material or wife material. Both husband and wife material have gone through education and transformation. That's how come they are where they are. So they've increased in knowledge and understanding. So everybody can be wife material. Everybody can be husband material. You just need to get the education that you will allow to transform you in your mind till you've got the mind of a good husband and the mind of a good wife. At the end of the day, in marriage, know this, that every conflict you have in marriage, any problem, any fight at all in marriage, it will come from a conflict of your minds. It's really not physical. It's like your minds disagree and somebody is willing to do something to the other person that causes them pain. And when they're told not to do it, in their mind, they refuse and they keep causing pain. And at the end of the day, at some point, pain has a threshold. At some point, somebody says, you know what, I can't take this anymore. And they leave. So notice that knowing the mindset of the person that you are considering to marry is very important, because it's their mindset that you're going to live with and you're going to deal with. Be willing to subject yourself to the process and become good husband material and good wife material. Even if you're already married, this information is for you to hear it, to learn it, and start to change and make things better. Know this, every marriage can get better if you will make the effort. The idea that people just get married and then once they're married, there's no longer any effort to make the marriage sweeter. That's bad for something you're committed to for a lifetime. So let's make sure that even if you're married, we're listening to things like this and we're moving forward.